Okay. Anyway, my questions. Now I'm all serious. I'm not going to joke around. Mind if I sit in this chair? Thank you. What is this event supposed to be exactly about? And don't laugh, please.
Basically, it's I'm taking the senior boys Merivale rugby team. We're doing a trip to Washington D.C. to the 43rd annual Cherry Blossom tournament.
Okay, what's the Cherry Blossom tournament? How do you pronounce that? Spell that. Cherry Blossom or Cherry Blossom?
Cherry. You can't do this. It's called Cherry Blossom Tournament. Basically.
Blossom. Okay.
Basically, it's just like, you know, Ottawa has the Winterlude, okay? Washington, D.C. has what they call the Cherry Blossom Festival. Or like the Tulip Festival,
okay.
where the cherry trees blossom. That's, in essence, what goes down there. So they have the Washington Rugby Club has a tournament every year. It's steeped in history, and we're going to go down there and play.
Sorry, I have to move that closer because you're talking a little quiet. And it's really awful when I transcribe it and I have to rewind it.
Go ahead, ask questions.
So, and so Merivale High School is part of that tournament?
That's correct. Now,
is Merivale High School the sole school that's in that tournament, or are there a whole bunch of other schools playing as well?
Yeah, usually with tournaments, how it works is there is a whole bunch of other schools because it's hard to play by yourself in rugby. But no, I think there's 15 other teams from. I think 4 teams are from Canada.
Okay.
One team being St. Mark's from Manitouk.
Oh.
And then 2 other teams from Canada, and then I don't know all the other teams, but they're from the States. Right. And that's just in the boys' high school division. There's also a girls' university college and a boys' university and college. So it's a very, very large tournament.
Okay, and it means a lot. And is it one of the big tournaments of the year?
It's a big traditional tournament.
Traditional. So this has been going on for a while.
As I said earlier, it's the 43rd annual.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't hear you. Yeah. And what's the
But it'll
official
be on
name
the where's
Yeah. What's the official name of it?
It's called the Cherry Blossom Tournament.
I know, but is there like a bunch of like letters associated with it? Like for instance, the swim team is NCSSAA, Triple T or whatever.
Oh, that's the national capital. This is just it. The tournament is called the Cherry Blossom Tournament.
No letters associated with it?
No, there's no letters associated with it.
Okay, because I've read that.
It's not the NISCA, which
No,
is
it's not the
AA.
Sorry?
Driving based on station?
Why do you want to
No,
do that?
I need to get this interview done. This is all interview questions.
Oh, I thought I was... Justin, sorry.
Let's go. Questions?
Okay. Were you chosen to coach, or did you volunteer to coach this year?
I volunteered, yes. The coaching assignment is a volunteer position.
Sorry?
It is a volunteer position.
Okay.
Wasn't chosen.
And are there any other coaches?
Yeah, our principal, Mr. McCarthy, is also a coach for the senior boys rugby team. And along on this trip, we're also taking one respected teacher, Mr. Elliot. Doug Elliot.
Doug Elliot?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll make sure I write that in there.
Yeah.
Next time he reads the paper, I'll choose his name. So, Mr. Patrick McCarthy, Mr. Kelly Mellow, and then Mr. Doug Elliot are the coaches.
That's correct.
And which football team is this?
I'm Cowboy, Waterboy.
Actually, a rugby team, and it's a senior boys one.
Senior boys rugby team. So
Yeah,
I get the idea it's football.
Yeah. No, it's rugby. Yeah.
Where does this exactly in Washington take place?
Actually, I think it's at a raceway park. It used to take place. This tournament used to take place right downtown, right in all the green space around the reflecting pool and around all the monuments. But due to weather constraints, they've switched it out to, I think it's called Rosecraft Raceway. I think it's a horse track about 15 minutes away from downtown.
And you think it's called
Rosecraft Raceway Track or something like that. Something like that.
I'll make sure to Google it so I know that it's you know what I mean.
No, I don't.
I'm trying to find a word, sorry. It's that's something you mean when you say it's real.
It's real. Legitimate?
Yeah, legitimate. It's a legitimate place.
Oh, okay. So you're worried that I'm taking the kids to a non-legitimate place?
Well, no, you see, I think it's called.
Yeah, I don't know the finer points of that.
Exactly, so
yeah.
I'm going to Google that.
Yeah, you Google that.
Sorry if I'm taking your time, man. It's 1:05. But, so you go every year, it's traditional.
No, we don't go. This is the first year I've taken a team down here, actually.
Oh, okay.
My
Are
first
you excited?
experience. Oh, extremely excited, yeah.
And what particular day is it going to be? Like, what's the date?
We're leaving on April 2nd and coming back on the 5th.
So it's 2-3 days?
Well, 4 days we'll be gone.
So you're coming back on the 6th.
The 5th. 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th. 4 days.
Okay. What else are you going to do in Washington other than the tournament?
We are going to actually see some sights. Okay. So we'll probably get a practice in on Friday. And we'll see some sights downtown. We haven't fully figured out the exact details on that, but we will see some sights on Friday and then 2 days of
Well,
rugby.
what do you know is definite of the sights that you're going to see?
White House.
Yeah, we're going to
Lincoln
see.
Memorial.
Yeah, all the big monuments.
Okay, so all the usual big monuments like the Washington Memorial.
Georgetown.
What else is Lincoln Memorial stuff like that?
Yeah.
Okay, so all the presidents and all that stupid US crap. So, sorry.
Actually, I've always wanted to see the Vietnam War Memorial.
That's very cool. Actually.
Yeah, I heard it's great, so I do want to see that. So I'll probably be definitely taking the boys there.
Definitely maybe.
Yeah, and so who's the coordinator of this thing?
You're talking to the coordinator.
So Kevin Mellow.
Yes,
Mr. Kevin Mellow, geography department teacher. Actually, what do you teach him, sorry?
Actually teaching the Canadian World Studies department.
Okay, well, what's your official title?
I'm a teacher, Merivale High School.
Okay, and what do you teach?
Right now I'm teaching law and also geography.
So geography, law, do you teach economics?
I try, but some people take that.
Justin, you know who teaches economics. You're the only person they trust with economics is the person sitting behind you. Get me on the dictaphone, will you?
It's already recording.
Nice.
So,
Mr. Mellow, do you feel like this is sort of a scene out of Frost Nixon?
It's pretty wild. It's very, very similar. A very good movie. Have you seen it?
no,
You'd appreciate the
Justin, you should take this Frost Nixon movie and watch it because it is exactly what you're doing right now.
Mm-hmm.
David Frost, Richard Nixon.
Who are you?
I'm the annoying guy in the background.
Okay.
Any other questions?
I'm trying to come up with...
Can I give you some information? We'll probably play between 4 to 5 rugby games. So the boys will get a lot of great experience, which is key in an event season as short as the Ottawa rugby season. So we'll get some good preseason game experience.
When is the Ottawa rugby season?
It starts early May, so we are getting a good month end of May.
Okay, so it's May then.
Yeah, it's a short season, so if you can get your team down here and play a couple games, it makes all the difference. So the boys are extremely excited of getting to play in such top quality tournament and getting 5 games in before the season.
Okay, and it's just you 3 people are going. How are you getting there? By coach?
Yeah, we're taking a bus.
We're not walking.
Yeah, about 10-hour drive we figure by bus.
Oh, geez, 10-hour drive.
Yeah.
Airplane would be like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, you're not going to see the Pentagon,
We're sharing the bus with St. Mark's from Manitoba.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Do you have any significant players that you have on the team?
Nothing that we need to talk about. This isn't about players, it's about a tournament. We're
I
just
know
one
that.
team. Yeah, we're just one team.
Team building, Justin.
It's one team. So we don't really want to go. I don't think that's the angle you should be going with this article.
I'm just asking you casually.
And I'm just telling you the answer casually.
Fine, that's all you can.
Okay. Anything else?
Who do you believe, Mr. Mellow, are going to be some of the key contributors in this year's Merivale rugby team?
D. Elliot.
Mr. Mellow,
That's what I just asked
what
you.
is this?
Talk to your department head.
But I mean, are we all supposed to just dabble and...
I don't know. I don't even know what it is. I looked at it. It looks like slop. Question?
Do you know how to be playing for the years? Do you hope you win? Do you have good prospects? Do you have good...
We're not going down there to win. We're going down there for experience, and realistically, I don't think we will win because we're playing with teams in the States who are halfway through their season. So just based on the fact that they've been playing for a couple weeks before we even, there's no chance in it. So it's all about experience.
Okay, and I'm just going to ask you, you're happy and excited about the experience, and
Totally.
would you like to do this again next year?
No. Somewhere else.
What
I like variety.
Okay, well, what about you, Mr. Elliot? Would you like to do this type of thing next year?
Absolutely. Any time spent with Mr. Mellow is quality time.
So then you wouldn't want to do it?
I feel honored that I've been invited to participate on this tour. Because I've contributed nothing to the tour except planning to have a seat on the bus. That is all I have done. And actually, the toughest part of my part in this trip was getting my wife to believe this is a good thing.